Welcome to the course overview for the Mini OxMan. First up, the race site is 27 to 28 kilometres down South Eyre Road if you're coming from the Christchurch end. Turn left just after Clarkville School on Tram Road and then just follow South Eyre Road for 27 to 28 kilometres. You'll see in this image here, this is the the entrance to the site area. If you happen to be going out there for a recce, you'll see an OxMan sign, you'll see that prefabricated building there, and the lake is in behind that. The transition is just to the left. Race site will look like you can see in this image here. The site is on a private farm, so you cannot go out there unfortunately and do any reconnaissance work, but you'll see the transition laid out here, the exit and entry points. The parking will be through a gate about halfway down the field, so it is a slightly different layout to what we had in the very first year. When you collect your race numbers, you'll get a number, as you can see in the image here. That is to be worn on the front during the run leg. It's optional if you wear it on the bike or during the swim leg. You will also receive a set of stickers. Within that set, you'll have a number to be placed around the seat tube on your bike. You'll have 2 stickers to go on your helmet. The large one goes on the front, the smaller one goes on the side, and then there'll be one additional bag tag if you do wish to drop your bag at the bag drop area for during the race. For those of you doing the triathlon option, the swim start will be in front of the lake house, as you can see in this image here, between a buoy and the jetty. You'll then swim around about 3/4 of a lap, as you can see in this image. So one full drag all the way up to the end around the 2 yellow buoys, and then you'll swim halfway back where you'll have an orange buoy in the middle of the lake. You'll turn right there and swim directly across to the swim exit point. For those doing the duathlon option, your start will be at the same time as the triathletes alongside the transition area. You will follow the run course, which runs across the paddock, up the bank towards the lake, along the stop bank. When you get to the shingle road, you will make a right-hand turn and make your way to the run turn by the finish line. You'll turn around there and then retrace your steps straight back to transition. The bike course is one lap of around about 46 kilometres, and here is a review via Relive. Some special notes on the bike course. Firstly, there are 2 long bridges and several smaller bridges on the course. The longer ones are around about 2 kilometres into the ride on Points Road, and the second long bridge at around about 39 to 40 kilometres on Harewood Road as you return to transition. There are also several small bridges, most of which have the right of way. If you do not have the right of way, it's your responsibility to obey the road code and give way as required if there is any oncoming traffic. You'll also have 2 key intersections you need to cross. The first one being Tram Road, the second one being Oxford Road as you're coming into Cust. These are busy roads. They will be managed by traffic management officials and marshals, but you do need to be ready to stop and give way if required. Additionally, there is a right-hand turn as you are near Oxford. Again, you need to be ready to stop if required. No drafting is allowed during the bike leg, no music is allowed, and the roads are not closed to traffic. Do be mindful of junior athletes that are out on the course. They may be entering the transition area off the bike at the same time as some of the athletes doing the mini OxMan. They are coming from the opposite direction. You also need to be very mindful of them on the run as they are doing a different course. Overall, be nice out there. That's the name of the game. Be nice to your fellow athletes. Be polite to the public, even if you feel they are in the wrong. We want this race to continue for many years to come, so it's imperative that the locals are on board. So do your bit and be nice to everybody. As far as the bike course profile goes, got a really nice mixture of flat, gentle grinding up and a couple of small hills, as you can see in the profile here. So the first spike is getting over Summer Hill, which is not steep at all, but it's a nice little break. Then you grind up German Road to the highest point, and then you have a really nice fast finish all the way down to the transition coming down Harewood Road. So if the wind's up, that is going to be a very fast second half of the bike ride. Also, if the wind's up, you will be eligible to get some crosswinds from time to time, so choose your wheels accordingly. The run course is relatively straightforward. It's a mixture of running on shingle roads and sealed roads. Coming out of transition, you'll run across the paddock along the bank of the lake, then turn right when you get to the shingle road, proceed towards the finish area, go to the run turn and turn there, and then you'll proceed to do one complete lap of the course. There is an aid station you can see in this image midway through each lap, so you can pass that on both ways. If you are doing the aquabike option, your race will finish when you enter the transition area at the end of the bike ride, so that will be the end of your race. However, we do appreciate that it's nice to be able to run down a finishing chute, so it is totally up to you if you would like to do the 1.2 kilometre leg to the finish line, either walking or running. So you'll follow the pink line, much like the triathletes and duathletes will be doing, but instead when you get to the finish area, you will not go to the run turn, you'll run straight down the finishing chute and collect your finisher's medal. Alternatively, you can just come out of transition area, call that a day, and then wander over to the finish area to collect your finisher's medal. So just to reiterate, doing that run leg or walk to the finish is not part of your race, but you're welcome to do it. If you're part of a team, the changeover point is at the designated bike rack for your team, which will be numbered. All you do is change over the timing transponder, which will be velcroed around your ankle, so it just needs to be transferred from your swimmer or runner doing the first leg onto your cyclist and then onto the second runner. All three team members are welcome to run down the finishing chute together. So we've just been through a brief overview of the event. Further details are available from the race manual. They'll be available via the website. So have a fantastic race. A huge thanks to the Spark family for allowing us to use the lake and the surrounding areas on their farm. Please respect the farm area and thank them if you see them. This race is brought to you by the Canterbury Triathlon Club. If you want to get more involved in our sport, please go to canterburytriclub.co.nz. Join up to the club and support us in providing races and a triathlon environment for everybody living in Canterbury. Have a fantastic race.